Hello everyone, it's time for my nonsense again. And there's the ping tuber. We're playing Nintendo puzzle games today, mostly. Except for one game at the end. So we're back on the Switch after finishing up Card Fighters Clash. So we're going to go into... Yeah. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Let's have him swing into view. There we are. Okay. Let's get started. So we'll be playing these on the Nintendo Entertainment System Online thing. There's a lot of video games here. Just gonna sit on that one for no reason at all. Just gonna stay there for a while. Oh, then they forgot to get rid of the Taxan logo. That's funny. Anyway, so what we want is all the way down here. Hi, Camping Luna. You're just in time for weird puzzle games. So, Yoshi is an action puzzle game starring Mario's buddy Yoshi, who has been imprisoned in an egg, but that doesn't make any sense. Oh, hi, Simon. Welcome. I hope you're ready for a lot of puzzle games. So, this was late in the Nintendo, in the NES's life, 1992. In Japan, this was called Yoshi no Tamago, or Yoshi's Egg. And in Europe, they called it Mario and Yoshi for whatever reason. Now, hopefully, I haven't fucked this up. I have some adverts for you. The first is, this should be the Japanese advert for Yoshi no Tamago. Apologies if the sound is off. I'm hoping it's right. Hold on. That raises a lot of questions about the biology of Yoshi. We're not sure. We're not sure what's going on there. So there's a link to that video for future reference. And so that was a cute little advert. How did they advertise it in the US? Let's have a look. Hold on. Wait. Yes, the linked version has proper subtitles as well. But here's how they advertised it in the US.
There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. 'Cause here comes Yoshi. And he's up against Goombas, Bloopers, Boo Buddies, and Piranha Plants in Nintendo's new stack and sandwich puzzle game called Yoshi. Match the creatures and wipe them out. Play alone or with a friend, but mix them and you won't stand a chance. It's challenging, overwhelming. It's Yoshi, the new puzzle game for Game Boy or NES. System and game each sold separately. Now you're playing with power.
So that was from the Playing with Power. Yeah, that's all he says, me. And that was from the Playing with Power era. Don't worry, we've got one from the Play It Loud era later as well, so you can look forward to that. Yeah, I like the claymation approach. And hi, Nicole. You're in time for some puzzle action. So, I had the Game Boy version of this. The Mario and Yoshi version. I kind of like this, and this is a game for which the way they're doing the Nintendo Switch retro game, old Nintendo games kind of works out, because you kind of don't want to pay like a $5 for this. It's like, do I really want to fork over money for Yoshi? But you get it free with, the subscription, so that kind of works out. We'll see the opposite side of the downside of that sort of thing. But for now, let's give Yoshi a try. Despite the Nintendo copyright, this was developed by a little company called Game Freak. Yeah, this is a Game Freak game. Before Pokemon, before even Pulseman, this is one of the things that they made. So we'll show off the A-type first, and then we'll see how far we can get in B-type. The rules are very, very simple. This is a pretty easy puzzle game to get. I know, never heard of them. Yeah, it does kind of have that Japanese vibe. That advert, although it's obviously themed around like an old monster movie. Weirdly, they do a similar advert for Yoshi's Cookie, except it's themed around a zombie movie for some reason. I don't quite get that one. I couldn't find any adverts specifically for the Mario and Yoshi version. You'll just have to take my word that that's how they released it over here. So let's get started. There's 6 types of blocks you got to worry about. You got 4 enemies and you got 2 eggshells. So the objective: you control little Mario at the bottom here, and you can move these plates around at the bottom. So you can't tell the pieces where to go, but you can move these bottom bits around to make them go where you want to. So what you're meant to do is you're meant to just survive for as long as possible in A mode. B mode's a bit different. We'll get to that. It's a bit like the Tetris version. So you sandwich enemies between eggs and you make Yoshis. That is the core. That is the core of this game, because obviously that means you can get rid of enemies a lot quicker. And the bigger the egg you make, the more points you get, and the bigger the Yoshi you get as well. I kind of like this game because it's nice and simple. It's pretty laid back. It's not super stressful. Of course, this is what you want to aim for. You want to get the biggest egg sandwich you can. But you may not like what comes out of the egg. You have been warned. And if you've got 2 bottom pieces that match together, they just explode. So you do have to kind of play a little risky. You have to make sure that the tallest stack isn't anywhere near anything that's falling down. Otherwise, you'll lose, and that's bad. We are going to see this Yoshi in a minute. Just give it time. Give it time. It's going to show up. Just you wait. Here we go. Okay, get ready. Get ready. He big. Look at the size of that boy. Compare it with this one. Just a little baby. And the game just keeps going on like this. I probably should have put it to a higher difficulty, but that's fine. Let's see what the smallest Yoshi is. Yep, just that size, I thought so. It's a big Yoshi, the largest. Oh, and I had a puzzle theme in mind before, but your stream of the games on this service got me to play this Sardu, so you are partly to blame. The Game Boy version is functionally identical. Like if there's any differences, they're mostly just related to the size of the screen. I don't think the pit's any smaller. It's pretty small here. Oh, did they? Did they steal from this? Well, I mean, if you're gonna get obscure, you may as well steal from like a puzzle game no one has thought about in however many years. I get the feeling this wasn't like a super popular game. There's no extended YouTube essays about this game and its impact. Probably. We're gonna get a big Yoshi again. Yes. I could have swapped them round, but that was a bit too risky. Eventually the game does speed up a bit. Keyword, eventually. Nope, we don't want that to happen. There we go. The largest boy. The biggest. If you get a mid-size one, you get a Yoshi with wings. But I have to imagine that, like, this was originally something else. Oh, wait, hang on. Our Yoshi in the corner has gotten larger. It's weird. I think if you get 99 eggs in this mode, he starts dancing. We are not going to be seeing that. There is no way. We will play for as long as we can, but if you want a sick move, you can switch the stacks just in time to get rid of 2 things at once. That's a sick tip from me to you. Is the stream oh, balls. Wait, hang on. Can I change it mid-stream? Does that even work? I thought I did this, but clearly I did not, because I'm very smart and good. Stream number 24. Yeah, usually it's the now playing that I fuck up. Each stream I do, I find new and more interesting ways to screw everything up. Also, to prevent you from cheating, they stop you from seeing the playfield while the game is paused. Classic puzzle game move. See, as I was saying, I have to imagine this was like something else before they just slapped the Yoshi license onto it, because this was like 92, so this would have been obviously after Mario World. They they had to plug Yoshi. He's a core part of Nintendo's strategy going forward. Probably somebody said that somewhere. Okay, now it's starting to get real. Okay. No, I want a mid-size Yoshi. I want to show him. Let's get ourselves a mid-size Yoshi. That is just a weird little guy. An odd fellow. But polite enough. This is also pretty fun in multiplayer, I'd say. It actually works kind of well. Better than another certain game that is showing up later after this game. I couldn't possibly say which one. Oh, no. Yeah, I think you want 4 for like a mid-size Yoshi. My stack is becoming deeply disorganized. And I fucked it up already. No, we want... okay. So we'll take one of these off, and then we'll use the next eggshell as soon as we can. Okay, here we go. That might be too... yeah, there you go. The other type of Yoshi you can get is the winged Yoshi. Every type of Yoshi is here. If you want, like. Yeah, the RNG will become a factor in the next game mode. Because I guarantee you it's going to blow up in my stupid face. There's no... like, if there's a certain piece that you don't have on your board, the game is going to give it to you anyway. It does not care. It is deeply uncaring in that regard. And of course, the faster the game is, the harder it is to switch columns in time. See, there you go. It's definitely because the game's sped up and not because I'm bad at it. Let's go for a teeny Yoshi. There, just an average-sized fellow. Okay, we're on level 5 now. It's starting to get significantly faster. Oh, and at this point, it starts throwing 3 tiles at you at a time. So, you know, good luck with that. This is why making Yoshis is very valuable, because it gets rid of junk pieces that you don't need. Ooh. So you want to make those Yoshi stacks as big as you possibly can. And don't do what I just did, because that's a bad idea. But if we let that happen, we can switch there. I wonder if there were ever Yoshi tournaments. Was there a competitive scene like with Yoshi's Cookie, as I am told? Sadly, Yoshi's Cookie is not on Nintendo Switch. There's a story about its development that apparently it started life as a home data arcade game called Hermetica. And it failed its location tests, but Bulletproof Software picked it up, and with the help of Nintendo, they reskinned it into Yoshi's Cookie. And I suspect that may have something to do with why it's not available on here. It has been on Virtual Console in the past, but not this time. It's really starting to get fast now. The downside is I wanted to show off the music, so I picked I picked Type A, but the star type is clearly the best one. Yeah, home data, makers of classics like Battle Cry. There's, I don't have it right now, but there is like a Twitter thread from someone who used to work at Home Data who confirmed that story is correct. But that's Yoshi's Cookie, not the game that we are currently playing. Home Data would never make a game like this. Oh no, okay, we need to get rid of that. Here we go, big one. Yeah, a nice little wing Yoshi. Is this the longest anyone has played this game on stream? Can we just keep going? Because we're not done. We have a whole other mode to look at. We'll get to it, Ooh, are there magazine shots of Hermetica? That would be interesting. I haven't seen any myself, but I would love to see it. Needless to say, that original version is not preserved or dumped or anything. So, hopefully that changes in the future. Ah, okay, that was quick. Ooh, TCRF. Okay, I'll have to check that later. If you want to link it in chat, that would be most appreciated. Ooh, no. Fuck that up. Probably should have set it on this speed to begin with. Oh, yeah, I do prefer it when these puzzle games are a little fast-paced. We'll be getting to a fast-paced one later, don't you worry. Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. Aha, thank you. I will look at that later when I'm not puzzling. This definitely feels like a kind of an easier game, and that's kind of why I imagine the Game Boy may have been like the target platform, or at least that's the system that this works best on, in my opinion, because it's not super reliant on colors. You can just see what enemies are on the field. There's no color matching. It's just, it can be broken down into just shape matching, which makes it easier on the tiny little Game Boy screen. Also, how's the volume? I forgot to ask, because I may or may not have fucked up when I was starting the stream and accidentally hit the volume slider. So I have no idea if this is loud or not. Professional streamer right here. Okay, thank you. One of these days I'm going to remember to do a sound check before we get started. That day is not today. Oh dear. Okay, this is getting way too fast now. I'm scared. Fear. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Okay, they got me. They got me fair and square. Very good. We did well. Game over. 35 eggs. So, the real game mode here is in mode B. Well, first off, we're going to change the music. I'm going to put the speed to high. So, B-type is a bit like B mode in Game Boy Tetris, in that you start with a pre-filled pit and you have to empty that pit. This is where the RNG can decide to be extremely kind to you, like it has just now, or not. Ooh, egg and chips. Oh, that's going to make me hungry now. So, after you clear each one of these, you get this cute little cutscene. Mario could ride a dinosaur on the NES after all. Obviously, the stat gets progressively higher. I don't know if there's an ending. I think there might be. But when I was testing, I managed to get to round 7. So I'll have to see how far we can take this. And see, this is where the RNG just says, actually, no, I'm not going to let you clear out this pit. I've decided to cause problems. That's just mean. It's just... Oh, fuck. I could have actually cleared that. I fucked up. Yep. It's just decided, no, I'm not going to give you any of the pieces that you need. This is, the RNG has decided to show us a gigantic middle finger visible from space. Okay. But you can use eggs to your advantage again in this mode, just to like get rid of stuff. I got this like on the first try when I was practicing. It's just decided, you know what? No, we're not letting you get away with this. You can't move the plates while something's while an egg is being hatched, which is kind of a problem. I can see why, but it can also be a bit of an issue. Ooh. Okay, good. We will eventually move on to our next game, I promise. We've been at this for half an hour now. So sometimes it's just not going to give you any good pieces. The RNG just chooses violence. But we're getting back to where we were, kind of. In the most infuriating way possible, we're getting there. Okay, that's good. Oh, I'm gonna have so many eggs by the end of this. No, they cannot. Horizontal clears are not a thing in this game. It is, you gotta stack 2 on 2. Aha! There we go. Got there in the end. It's a cute little cutscene you get at least. That took us 3 minutes. Let's see what else Yoshi can eat. At least try to. I fucked this up already. This is a good start. I may have been a little overconfident putting it on the high speed. But that's fine. It's determined to give us bloopers. But yeah, for what it is, this is a cute little game. I can't be too mad at it. It's it does exactly what it sets out to do, and that is be a late era NES release to tie in with the Super Nintendo's biggest hit. What more can one ask for from a video game? Well, aside from decent piece RNG, that is not on the table, as you can clearly see. It was never an option. Oh no! We were so close! Unfortunately, eggs do count as pieces, so you can't get rid of them that easily. We can at least make a giant egg. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Oh, come on, please. No, we're gonna be trapped here forever. Sometimes it's just like this. There's nothing we can do. Please stop. No. We may make this the final level, actually. I'm kind of... I'm getting a little weary of... Just give me two bloopers, please. I'm asking you very nicely. Oh, now you give me the 2 bloopers. Thank you. Appreciate it. We now enter hour 50 of the Yoshi Marathon. It just never ends. It just never stops. Yes! Wait. Finally. B-type always wins. Yeah, A-type is probably the way to go. 4 minutes. That felt a bit longer than 4 minutes, let me tell you. And so the game continues. It never ends. Well, maybe it does, I don't know. But you know what, we're going to call it there because that's enough. I think you get the point. So it's a cute little game. It's not one that you'd necessarily go out of your way to get on on Virtual Console, for example. But it works in the context of you get a bunch of games for free, and Yoshi happens to be one of them. So here's a game with kind of the opposite problem. Well, in a sense, Yoshi is ideal for this because it's it's pick up and play. It's very simple. Wario's Woods is not simple. Do you remember Toad, our little mushroom friend who made his first appearance in Super Mario Bros. 2? I mean, yes, technically he did, I guess. So, this is Wario's first, maybe only appearance on NES? If you like puzzle games like Dr. Mario, you will definitely love this one. Gotta plug Dr. Mario, who will not be appearing on this stream. He is not a licensed medical professional. He once allowed 3 Goombas stacked up in a lab coat to work in his office. Do not trust that man. Okay, let's remember to change the now playing. Hold on. Okay, good. I forgot the... There we go. So, this one got released... So, Yoshi was just NES and SNES... Let's try that again. This Yoshi was on NES and Game Boy. Wario's Woods was on NES and SNES. So, they did an advert for Japan to go with the new Famicom AV. So, here it is.
新しいソフトパズルアクションゲームワリオの森。ディスクシステムの名作あのゼルダの伝説をファミコンカセットで。
楽しさそのまま。お値段半分よ。AV 対応のニューファミコン発売中。
So that's the Japanese commercial. I'll post that here. And as Nicole pointed out in the yeah, they're buddies. They're good friends. As Nicole pointed out in the chat, Wario's Woods was the final official US NES game. It's also the only one to be rated by the ESRB. That unfortunately means that its US release was around the Play It Loud era. Here's the US adverts.
The answer, please, Mr. Crowley. Today!
Think that's pressure? Try Wario's Woods, the new action puzzle where stuff's hurling down on you, in on you, and Wario is all over you. Only for Nintendo. Think that's pressure? Try Wario's Woods, the new action puzzle with falling bombs to stack, critters to whack, and Wario at your back. Only for Nintendo.
Yeah, there we go. Isn't that lovely? Don't you love thinking about needing the toilet when you think about Wario's Woods? I don't know. I'll have to watch the replay on that one. 1994, Wario's only appearance on the NES. There's a very easy explanation, Simon the Digger. That explanation is Pico Interactive. Just that's all I gotta say. Pico Interactive. Oh, there's that mean Wario. Birdo is here also for some reason. So this is a game I've kind of bounced off a lot. I've made repeated attempts to get good at it, and I just never do. Yeah, that is Birdo's contribution. So there's a couple of different modes. This also has battery backup, so it does remember where you've got to, and in the round game. So we'll do the first couple rounds to sort of show you how things work. Yes, that's the problem. So unlike most drop puzzle games, you actually control a little dude in the pit. We are our buddy Toad. He asked Nintendo very nicely to give him his own game, so here we are. I once attempted to play this, with in versus play, and got absolutely nowhere with it. It was just no progress at all. It was just I couldn't understand it. Yes, so the idea here is monsters have invaded the forest, and you blow them up with bombs. You need 3. Basically, if you have 3 of the same color, and at least one of them is a bomb, you get to blow them up. These coins that drop give you extra credits to continue your game with if you want. And I don't know how many rounds there are, but it seems like there's a lot. And Toad can just pick stuff up. He can pick huge stacks of it up if he wants. And he just needs to wait for the appropriate coloured bomb to end up in the pit to get rid of the monsters. You know, I've never played the SNES version. Never played it. Just completely skip me by. There's like some advanced movement tech. You can go up stacks. You can drop a stack in place, which is very handy. But you can't walk up the sides if you're carrying something. Now, eventually, on these stages, if you faff about for too long, Wario shows up. And his little crow buddy will eventually start dropping more monsters into the pit. Which, you know, you don't want. And he'll also use his famous shoulder tackle to lower the ceiling. He eventually goes away. But yeah, if you were ever sort of put off by this game, I completely understand. It is not very pick up and play. There's a lot that you have to kind of learn. For instance, you can destroy things diagonally and you may not even realize it. You don't even need to place bombs, you just need to have them in the right position. For instance, if we go up here and we just stand there, it gets rid of them for us. But the thing is, I know all of this because I actually, you know, found a scan of the instruction manual. One of the big problems with Switch Online is there are no manuals for anything. You are completely on your own, which is fine for some games, I guess, but it's like really bad for something like this because you just won't understand how to play the damn thing. It'll just be completely inscrutable. Also, there are different monster designs, and they explode in different ways. Not the ones that we're seeing at the moment, but some of them require you to blow them up twice. Others can only be blown up diagonally, which sounds fun. Yeah, there is. You know what? Let's briefly show off the instruction mode, because I think you get the basic idea. But what I want to show is the B mode. But first. This has a built-in soft reset if you press start and select, which is nice. The lessons are just a little vague though. There's no real instruction, so to speak, it just tells you what to do. So press the A button. Press the A button. Press the A button. Can you turn right and press the A button? So it kind of guides you in what to do, but it's not. They obviously don't have that much space for text, so they kind of summarize it. Press A, turn left, press A. Wait, no, hold on. Press A, turn left. Ah, there we go. Climb, grab. You see, you can grab in the middle of a stack as well, or if you use the B button, you can grab between the stack. So there's plenty to be getting on with. Yeah, it's a little silly. It does eventually teach you everything you need to know, but it's not as helpful. It's not a replacement for the manual, I wouldn't say. So we've seen a couple of the basic stages. Let's move on to Mode B. Because Mode B has a little surprise in store if we make it to the 10th stage. What we'll do is we'll just set that there so that we've got a space for the pink bomb. There's not many games that do this, you know, put a character inside the pit thing, aside from, of course, the classic Tetris Plus. Nope. There we go. No, we don't have to collect the diamonds in order. If you match you get diamonds for. Let me demonstrate. Okay. If you have more than 3 items in a stack, you get a diamond to get rid of stuff. Like so. Oh no, it has to be 5. Sorry. So if you match 5 items together, you get a diamond that destroys everything. That when you match it up, it destroys everything in that color. We might get one now. Yeah, you see it for like a second. There are a reward for matching lots of items at the same time. Now the thing is, unlike some of these games, there's no particular department at Nintendo has been credited with making this one. Apparently the SNES version is credited to Intelligent Systems, which is a little wild. But the only credits I've ever been able to find for this just say Nintendo rather than like, R&D 1 or whatever. Anyway, we're on the 8th round. We wanna keep going here because we want to show off what happens on the 10th round. I messed this up, didn't I? Yes, I did. So we got a diamond now, and if we match that up, you can't pick up diamonds. They stay exactly where they are, which kind of an issue. But it will get rid of everything that's that color. Needless to say, this would not have worked especially well on the Game Boy, because monsters aren't necessarily the same color all the time. They're always different. So that would have made it more difficult to port it to the Game Boy. Not that people didn't try. Oh, hi. Hello there. What's going on with you, pal? So this is a boss fight. This game has boss fights. Did you know that? Were you aware? I guess it's every 9 rounds, a boss shows up. He's just here. He has decided to arrive and make problems. Whoa, okay. And oh, did we die? I didn't know you could die. What? Oh, do we? Huh? I think now I know why I never got past stage 9. I think I've solved the mystery there. I wasn't expecting to die. Oh, poor Toad. He's got it rough. Poor guy. Can't believe Toad's just fucking dead. Incredible. Amazing scenes here. I think you need to get like 50 coins to get a credit, so we'd have to start from the beginning if we wanted that. And I don't know. Do you want to see that? In your heart, do you want to see that? I don't think you do. So yeah, we're learning things about... we're learning things about this game. New tech just dropped. Yeah, I guess that's an exclusive feature for this version. You get boss fights in which you can die. Eventually you do sort of get a little better at this, but it definitely lacks the pick up and play feel of other games, and a lot of the problem is just the controls are really fiddly. It's Toad is kind of awkward to control. I'm sure there's people out there who enjoy that kind of thing, but it's not necessarily for me, but that's fine. Okay, we're gonna murder this boss now. Yeah, okay. So, as is my understanding, what you have to do is you have to destroy enemies on top of him to hurt him. That's what the manual says, at least. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like it has to be on top of him. Okay, so when he moves... If he spawns on top of you, he kills you, I understand. And I'm guessing you die if it reaches the top, too. Ooh. Can I... Oh, no. Oh, no, this is going wrong. Okay. It looks like I'm in a position where I can... No! You and I are going to have problems. We are not going to get along, sir. But it seems like I've hurt him. Like his life has gone down. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is going horribly wrong. Ah, no! Oh, that was close, okay. Right, so, we can hurt him now, yes. There we go, okay, you pop stuff on top of him, and it hurts him. Understood. We've gained valuable tech. So I guess the easier way is to do diagonals. I guess that would work. Because then you just need to get one piece on top of him, not necessarily all of them. Oh no. And sometimes he just gets rid of pieces. What a fascinating game mode to put in. Also, there's no jumping, so we can't exactly. Oh, okay. And he can just straight up delete stuff as well. I see. Interesting. So we should have a chance now. Ah, oh. Yep, we got him. Okay, that's good. No, that doesn't count because the bomb wasn't directly on top of him. I see. I understand. We are learning very slowly. No. No. There's multiple boss fights, by the way. This is not the only one. There's like 6 bosses listed in the manual. Ah, no. Wait, hang on. No, that doesn't count. Okay, that's fine. We need to get to the wall anyway, because he's gonna... Okay. Ah, if only we had the... Ah. We were no? A lot of this is just... Am I winning? Am I doing something? Is this happening? Well... Okay. And he just deletes those hard-earned pieces. He just... Oh, yeah, no, cool, thanks. Appreciate it, buddy. I think we got him this time. Hang on. No. We may be here for some time. Please let me win. I'm begging you. Okay, good. One more hit. Just give me something I can use. I better get out. He's gonna teleport. I know he is. Fuck. Okay. What an absolutely fascinating mode. But I can't really do anything. I gotta wait for him to get back down on the ground, really. Okay. This might be it. This is our chance. Yes, I see it. I see our opportunity. Oh, come on. How come that didn't count? Please. Yeah, no, this is cool. This is fine. Oh, I'm so close. I can feel it. Okay. No! No! Oh, no. The bomb is right there. Oh. It looks like when he's flashing, you can't hurt him, so... And that's when he gets rid of bombs, so that's cool as well. Okay. No. Ah! Got him! Sick! Okay. Round clear, I guess? Did we win? We get a cutscene. I'm warning you, Toad. Back off or deal with the wrath of Wario. Maybe this game is good, actually. The wrath of Wario. Obey Wario, destroy Mario. That's what I was always told. Is that... No, that... Would that have been from Mario Land 2? Maybe? Wait, what year was Wario Land again? I'm bad at years. Yeah, sometimes he just gives you the crow will just give you monsters, just to annoy you, and then Wario just leaves in a huff. Okay, that makes sense. And I think this was like late 94, I want to say, so that would have given it enough time. Now, it's obviously later in the game that we get creatures that can only be destroyed by diagonals. They haven't shown up yet, but... So, that would probably be in rounds that we're not reaching, because... I kind of want to see the next boss, though. I'm going to see if we can get there. Ah, interesting. Okay. Weirdly, for a Nintendo puzzler, this doesn't have like an endless mode. It's purely these round clearing stages, and there's like a time attack mode, but that's it. There's no marathon. It just keeps going. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I see the game has given me another enemy of that colour. Yeah, I think the bosses are every 10 rounds, so let's see how far we can go. Incidentally, if anyone owns this game and wants to do the internet a favor, the only scans I could find of the manual were really bad. So, if you want to do us a solid and, you know, make a scan of the manual that's not... it doesn't look like it's been dragged backwards through a hedge. Feel free, the internet will thank you. So what you can do is you can also kick blocks. If you just want to move them horizontally. Sometimes this makes things easier, sometimes it's just fun to kick the blocks. Oh, no, wrong move. Incidentally, these monsters seem like completely fine. I don't know why Toad is hellbent on killing them all. It just seems a bit mean, really. They may be working with Wario, but it's fine, isn't it? Like, just look at them. They're just vibing. They're just chilling. Just having a grand old time. We can probably clear this. Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh. No, I want a pink one. Thank you. And there we go. You know, I my kind of intent was to make this stream kind of generally as relaxing as possible, so I'm glad that I've achieved that. That's just kind of the setting that I would like to encourage here. We're just playing weird games that I happen to like. So this new enemy type is the one that changes color. You have to do a Q-bert on it. You have to kill it twice. It must die the second death. Hopefully we can get to it before Wario decides. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah, he can spawn in more of these enemies that require 2 bombs to kill. So, you know, that's cool. Oh, cool, another one, great. I bet you it turns into a completely different colour as well. Oh! Rare show of mercy. We'll take that. I should probably come up with some kind of comfy emote like that one. I do intend to replace one of the older ones. Older ones, I've barely been streaming for like 2 months or whatever. One of the other ones that doesn't look quite as good. We probably won't be getting any new emote slots anytime soon, but that is completely fine. I do not mind. Making emotes is difficult. It's not as easy as it looks. But I'd be happy to come up with a few more designs at some point. No, that's the opposite of what I wanted. Oh, wait, hang on. Balls. You know, the SNES version I've never played. I've never even seen it. I know that it's a popular speedrun game. As far as I'm aware, Birdo's role in the game is never explained. She's just here. She's just chilling out. Okay, we may as well get to the next boss because I just want to see it. I want to see it, and I want to see what Wario says. I want to hear what that awful man has to say. Okay, this one seems pretty simple compared to some of the other ones. We just need to line up the right bombs. I'll take that, that's completely fine with me. We've also built up 2 credits while we were playing here. This one is less, a little less simple because of the ones you have to destroy multiple times. Okay, we can get them. Yep. Okay. Nope. This way. Very good. We may as well leave that diamond, actually, just in case Wario throws a few more in there. How do we... Okay, whoop. Ah, yes. A lot of this is just like remembering the controls, because there's quite a few different actions you can do with just a handful of buttons the NES gives you. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, I don't like him at all. Look at this goblin. Ah, wait, if we... Ah, fuck. Yes. Okay, got him. Right. Now what else does he do? Oh, he just spawns in a fuck ton of... Oh my god, no. Please stop. Oh, he just ruins your pit, I understand. So, we've done that there. I see. You're just gonna completely fill my pit, I understand, sir. It was because of my mean comments earlier, wasn't it? I'm sorry. My emotions got the best of me. Did I just hurt him? I don't... I'm kind of stuck here. Ah, wait, hang on. No. No, let me... Yes. And if we let that... Yes! Okay, we are making progress. Our pit is getting dangerously full, but we seem to be living. Ah, I see the issue. Please no. I'm stuck. Oh no. Aha, wait. No, that didn't do anything. That's fine. If I... and... nope. Okay, I need to get out of there. Oh my god. Just please give me bombs. I don't have anything to work with. That'll do. Ah, you kidding? I guess the game... I guess this is one of those where, like, the pit can be just completely full. Doesn't really care about, you know, a particular part of being blocked. Oh, this is not going well. Well, he's down to 2 hearts at least. We are making progress, even if it doesn't look like it. Aha, wait. I almost had it. He's decided to teleport. No, this got it. No, fuck. Oh, I completely fucked this up. Oh no. Help. Okay, one more hit. We may not even live to see that hit. Oh, okay. Okay, there he is. Wait, I got it. I got him. No, don't you do this to me. Yes! Sick! We got him! Can't believe Shrek is fucking dead. Okay. Yeah, I've earned all these coins, thank you. You've got some nerve. Get out of here, now! And you know what? We are gonna call it there. That is enough. I think that is quite enough of Wario's Woods, but it's interesting. It's not ideal for like. I don't think it's very good for versus play, honestly, because I've tried that and it did not go very well. It's not pick up and play. It's yes, that is true. We've managed to earn 3 of them, in fact. But I tell you what, we will end our experiment in Wario's Woods for now. Definitely try and find a scan of the manual if you want to try this one for yourself. We'll create a suspend point, actually. Maybe we'll come back to it, because I kind of want to see the rest of the bosses. Okay, right. I just need like a couple of minutes and I'll be right back. Also, I'm very sorry to Atomic Runner. You followed 47 minutes ago. I was deep in Wario's Woods at that point. Probably. Welcome. I hope that you enjoy this stream. For now, I'll be back in like 5 minutes, and then we're playing a SNES game. You can probably guess what it is. Okay, we're back now. So, we're going to move over to the SNES online. Hang on. So, among other dubious games, including Bomboozle, Psycho Dream, Doomsday Warrior, and of course, Jelly Boy, for which I offer apologies because it was published by Ocean. I'm sorry we did that. I feel responsible somehow. We got this little game. Match colourful panels to make them disappear in Panel de Pon, a puzzle game originally released for the Super Famicom system in 1995. Though this title was never translated into English, it may seem familiar. You don't say. That's clever Nintendo code for we decided to license the Tetris name when we localized this outside Japan, and we can't re-release that version. So, here you go. Oh, and it's also known as Puzzle League, I guess. So, hang on. Ooh. So, here is how they advertised this game in Japan.
Panel de Pon! 左右2つのパネルを入れ替えて3つ揃えばポンと消える同時消し連鎖消しでお邪魔パネルがポンと出る3連鎖5連鎖対戦プレイで熱くなるアクションパズルゲームスーパーファミコンソフトパネルでポン新発売パネルでポン
I mean, they did hit the most important points. They did refer to it as an action puzzle game, I suppose. Yes, Panel de Pon. That's how the title was translated in a Nintendo magazine system. I don't have the image on hand, but I promise you that's what they did. So, before we get started, yes, this is the game that was localized as Tetris Attack. And yes, it was a weird ad. The developers apparently weren't happy with it. As a developer roundtable that happened, I think, like 2 years after the game came out, and the first thing they say is, why isn't the game selling better? They point to a couple of things. They point to that ad. They point to the fact that it's not, like, the fun parts of the game aren't obvious on first brush, and that they released it in an off-season that included Super Puyo Puyo 2 and a Dragon Quest game, which is like, oh no, you can't do that to us. Also, they mentioned that there was no arcade version, and I think the opponent pointed out on Twitter that this would have been contemporary with Magical Drop 3 and Puyo Puyo 2, and it would have suited it. There's debate on whether an arcade stick would be good for this game, but it would have fit right in with other hardcore puzzle games, because that's what this is. Do not be fooled by its presentation. Spoiler, I'm going to be terrible at this. I like the game very, very much. If anyone who's read my website in the past 72 hours will know, because I wrote a lot of words about it. That doesn't mean I'm going to perform very well on stream. We know how that goes. So let's get started here. We have a multitude of game modes to play. There's 2 dedicated tutorial sections. One explains the gameplay basics, and the other allows you to improve. And hones your skills. Thank you for the link to the scan, by the way. Much appreciated. Hope to no shock. So, we'll demonstrate how the game works, roughly. And then we'll do versus computer on normal. Obviously, we have to play as Lip. So you move this cursor freely around the screen, and you can swap the horizontal positions of panels. That's basically it. That is the only way you really interact with the pit. However, what you can do is you can set up combos and chains. If you're good, that is. So if you destroy more than 3 panels at once, sorry, you get a time bonus that stops the pit from moving for a little while. And you also get it if you set up combos like that. Now, the thing is, when things are exploding, you can still move. You can still move around, and as long as it's not touching the things that are exploding, you can still move things around the pit. So let's see if we can demonstrate. It's not gonna let us do it. Wait, hang on, maybe it is. Fuck it, okay. Wait, no, maybe... fuck. It's hard to come up with combos on the fly. See, that wouldn't have been a combo normally, but because I moved the pieces quick enough, it suddenly turned into one. And that's kind of like the core of this game, just constantly moving pieces to make combos happen. And that's why it's a really exciting puzzle game. It's just because the clue is in the title, action puzzle. You're constantly just doing stuff. So we'll play this game out. I may as well show off the very basics, and of course you may notice the presentation is really good as well. This is a nice looking game. Oh shit! Totally meant to do it. That's a 3-chain, baby. Of course, any look at even remotely competent players will expose me as the charlatan that I am. Hang on, can we? Yes, we can. I couldn't quite get a 3 combo, but that'll do. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like faking combos in Pop and Pop, except it's a significantly more integral part of the gameplay, and also it's a lot more difficult. There's a much higher difficulty curve here. It's harder to fake them, but it's absolutely worth it, and it feels really good. And that's why this game's sequels, such as they are, basically don't change anything. They keep it almost identical to how it is here. Of course, to successfully do a active chain, it has to be done by gravity. You can't really do it like yourself. Like moving those green ones there doesn't count. But if actually, you know what? We can rewind. I can demonstrate. So if we move those here, moving those star ones there does count as a combo because it's gravity doing the work. You just need to put the stuff in place for it to happen. Now, while we're showing this game off, if you've played a version of this game before, which one was it? Because there's a lot of versions of this. Nintendo just kept pumping them out under various different guises. Some may be familiar with the Pokemon era, others the first iteration on SNES as Tetris Attack. There's a very interesting interview with Henk Rogers from the Tetris Company, who explains that he regrets giving Nintendo the license to this game, but he was railroaded into it by his current partners at the time who just wanted money from Tetris. Yeah. Oh no. And there we go. Okay. Yeah, I imagine like the ones people mostly played were either Tetris Attack or the N64 one. Okay, so that just gives us a basic demonstration of the game. There's a couple of different modes. There's Time Attack. There's Puzzle, which unfortunately, because we're starting on a fresh save, well, a fresh boot of the game, these puzzles are like super easy. This doesn't have battery backup. Nintendo cheaped out. They were like, no, you're not getting battery backup for this. So everything is done via passwords, and not everything either. The versus mode, the versus computer mode is done. It's just you have one shot. Like, you have to do it in one sitting. You can't just you can't continue. You can continue, but you can't continue from where you left off. That is something that would change in the international release. So that's puzzle mode. Starts out pretty basic, gets really rough. Actually, we may have. Hang on. I do have a save. Aha. Okay, we do have a save from. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Now, that should be continue, I think. Yeah, this is from later in the game. Just to show off what this is like. Anyone willing to figure this one out? Nah, that can't be it. If you press X, you can go back a step, but that's basically all that's going on there. So what we'll do is we'll quit and we'll start the main thing. Yeah, there's I think there's 60 levels in puzzle, and then you get 60 more once you beat it. So that'll keep you busy. There's a stage clear mode where you have to get through a certain number of lines, and Time Attack, which is Score Attack, which is a 2-minute match. 2 minutes to get as many points as possible, which is not a lot of time. That mode is, if you want a really intense game, that's what you go for. Oh yeah, that's right. Good point. I guess they decided they wanted to make things a little easier. So the difficulty setting alters a few things, actually. The main thing is obviously it makes the computer harder, but it also affects how fast the animations are for dropping panels and panels exploding. The harder the difficulty, the faster those animations are, so it's harder to make combos and chains, which is kind of a clever way of doing things. As you have noticed, however, this version on the Switch Online, no translation. You are completely on your own, and that includes the menus as well. The story is basically the same as in Tetris Attack. Lip and her friends live in the fairy world, and these bad people have turned it into an endless monsoon season, and also brainwashed all of Lip's friends. That sucks. But Lip managed to escape being brainwashed, so she's on her way to Death Mountain, no relation, to to rescue her friends and beat up Sanatos, the Demon King. And you got this cute little animation. Now this is where the true Panel de Pon begins. This is the real shit. Versus mode is what makes this game. The rules change ever so slightly. You get a slight mercy invincibility time when stuff is at the top of the pit, because you usually have an opportunity to counterattack because you get sent garbage. And if you destroy the garbage, more panels appear. It's a bit like Super Street Fighter, no, Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. There we go, got there in the end. In that, stuff that's sent to you by your opponent can eventually be used against them. So you just wanna send as much garbage as quickly as possible, because you don't want them to be able to counterattack either. You want to make sure that they're as buried deep as possible. And this mode also has exclamation point panels, which turn into metal garbage, which is kind of separate from the other type of garbage, so they can't clear both at the same time. But yeah, watching experts play this game is quite the sight. It's just constant panel switching and getting back from the brink of defeat. It's great. Not that any of that is on display right now. I am merely bumbling my way through. Now, as I said, there were like many different versions of this game afterwards. There was nearly an N64 version, which didn't happen. Kind of. The Pokemon version did come out, but only in the West. But a version for Japan does exist. It was later patched up and released on the GameCube as part of the Nintendo Puzzle Collection, which also includes Dr. Mario 64 and a new version of Yoshi's Cookie. I don't have too much commentary, but I just God, this game just rules. I really like it. This is a fun ass puzzle game. And while it's definitely found an audience in recent years, it does sometimes feel like it's not as talked about as other Nintendo puzzle games. So do I. My my secret hope is that they do what they did with Star Fox 2, sorry, and put like some sort of Panel de Pon 64 version on the Switch Online, because there is evidence to suggest that they do have a version of it. There were like strings in the GameCube N64 emulator for the Zelda Collector's Edition that references Panel de Pon 64. Whether it's referring to Pokemon Puzzle League, it's a little unclear, but it just calls it Panel rather than, Pokemon Puzzle League. So there is hope. There is hope. But as far as I can tell, the Nintendo puzzle collection version is basically what they intended to release, but with added 4-player mode if that's what you want. A completely chaotic 4-player mode. I mean, they could feasibly do that. The GameCube version does basically seem to be it, which is just really strange to see. And what's even stranger is that technically it's a Western game. It was made by Nintendo Software Technology rather than Intelligent Systems. Like their credit is still in the Japanese game. Very strange. Oh, sick. Yes! Well, I think I've got him on the ropes now. Yep, no coming back from that. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 rounds to go. So I think we should be able to do this before we play our secret final game for the evening. Look forward to that. Ah, fuck, I wasn't fast enough. That's the thing with this game, you have to be very, very fast. It is not a game for the weak of heart. Oh, nah, fuck. The thing is, it took me time to get adjusted to this SNES version because I played the Game Boy version originally. That is not a bad version. It does cut a lot though. You don't have very variable sized garbage blocks. There's only 5 types of panels instead of 6. But for what it is, it does a pretty good job. And it's also the only Yoshi themed one to get a re-release, because in Japan it was just called Yoshi no Panel de Pon, which means that they could re-release it. They can't re-release any of the English ones because, you know, they decided to get that Tetris license, despite the fact that this has, as I'm sure you've noticed, dick all to do with Tetris. I think Fiana's got the advantage here. Let's try and make this work. If I could get rid of this garbage, that'd be a bonus. But I just keep missing. There we go. Okay. Sick. Weirdly, Tetris Attack is actually, in a sense, more hardcore than this version because there's a secret code to remove the speed cap. But if you do it in Tetris Attack, it also removes the Mercy invincibility from multiplayer, which seems pretty rough. That's a lot to put on someone. No Mercy invincibility. There we go. So yeah, I think it was 2020 they put this on the service, and this also means this is the only currently available Nintendo published version. No iframes, only aggression. Rushdown only. This is the only Nintendo released version to have online multiplayer. The DS game, which is divisive to say the least, did have it, but obviously that got shut down when the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection got shut down, so you can't do that anymore. And there we go. That normally wouldn't have been a combo, but we made it one. We willed it into existence. Now, the other famous localization story with this one is, and I had to try and look this up, Nintendo Magazine System at one point suggested that this was going to be localized for the Western market as a Killer Instinct game. Just gonna let that sink in. I tried to find out if that was even remotely true, and it seems like it was merely a suggestion rather than anything that, you know, rather than anything that had actual work put into it. Yeah, the way they phrased it, someone at Nintendo said, we're looking into having Rareware, you know, reskin it to be a Killer Instinct game. Which almost makes sense, because, you know, this game is all about combos, I guess. So, but, like, no work was ever, like, there's no build of it somewhere at Rareware's Twycross HQ, is what I'm saying. You won't find a dump of that in the lot check. And a friend of the stream did ask ex-Rareware devs if it was true, and to quote them, they got a resounding shrug of the shoulders. So who knows? That one could go either way. But yeah, that's the other thing. It would totally make sense in the Play It Loud era. Nintendo and online have always been very strange. As anyone who has ever played Smash Brothers Brawl online can attest. Nintendo decided, yes, this netcode is acceptable. This is fine. What do you mean it plays like it's it plays like a slideshow? This is fine. This is normal. Yeah, but back in the 90s, cute video games would give you cooties. That's a demonstrable fact. There's no science to prove it, but it is a fact. Oh, I fucked that combo up. There we go. And if I stop that in, there we go. Yes, sick. Now, the ultimate combo is the time delay one, where if you drop pieces and they land at different elevations and destroy other panels, they're counted as separate combos, so you can very easily get like 3 and 4 chains just from one move. But needless to say, they're very difficult to do, and they're best done with garbage blocks. Okay, getting somewhere here. Okay, good. Okay, so that quote that you've just said, is that an actual one? What is real and what is fake? Now, there is a little secret here. If you hold the X and Y buttons on this screen... Okay, thank you. Last week, okay. It's a bit sooner than I expected. So, if you hold X and Y down in the transition, you can select who you play as on the next stage. Thanks for the link there. Much appreciated. Of course, the downside of the online play in this is it has to be friends only, which kind of sucks, but it's I think that's better than nothing, quite frankly. Okay, let's see if we can... Nope, I completely fucked that up already. Good. Yeah, it's so you can only play with friends, which, you know, is fine, but it would have been nice to have like some kind of proper matchmaking, I guess. Surprisingly, the best online I've seen on Switch in terms of like just how it flows is Puyo Puyo, the Sega Ages version, because it like starts when you have a match, it starts the next one up immediately. If you're playing with like someone, if you're playing with someone else, it just you're immediately prompted to play the next match in game. There's no menus or anything. It's I played a vanilla Puyo Puyo with a friend recently, and it worked out pretty well. Oh, really? Oh, that sucks. I can't... the problem is I'm not a good person to ask about netcode because I don't play with strangers too often, and the person I do play with, we live very close to one another, so it's like... And we use a wired connection, so we have the ideal environment for playing together. Netcode has to be like absolutely terrible for it to be a problem. Some of the games that come to mind include what is it? Million Arthur Arcana Blood on Steam has absolutely horrible netcode. The Samurai Showdown collection on PS4 was so awful we could barely get past the character select screen. And 2019 Samurai Showdown, also pretty bad. It has to be like turbo awful for it to be a problem. Hello, Atomic Runner, and yes, I really like Arcana Blood. It's fun, but We might have to try and see if remote play works better. That's how bad it is. That netcode is a dumpster fire. I have a video clip, and it's of that, and it's basically the game just running at half speed because it's stuttering that much. We started a match and we were just like, oh no, can we? we were not happy because we were really looking forward to playing Samurai Showdown 5 perfect, and it was just nope, no. Yep. I seem to remember when Garo came out on Xbox Live, people were having trouble on the character select screen. Like, you could tell that there was a delay almost immediately. Anyway, we're still making our way through the fairies here. It remembers who we picked last time. If you do have to continue here, though, you lose this character for the rest of the game. They're dead. They just die. I think that slightly changes the ending that you get, because like everyone shows up at the end to chat, and if they're not around, then you can't. They don't say anything. Oh, that's clever. That's oh no, I missed it. Anyway, I know I'm not providing too much commentary, but partly because you kind of have to concentrate with this game, but mostly because this game's really good. You should play it, everyone in chat, all of you. Maybe I'll have something to link that you can read a little later. But we're gonna beat this mode, and then we're gonna move on to the final game. I think we got like. We have just a couple stages left to go here. We won't get the true ending because you have to do that on hard mode, but that's fine. I'm happy to be a little baby. And I kind of prefer the game on normal. The animations are just a little too quick for me on hard mode. It gets a little intense. I've also heard that like the computer AI is more difficult on Tetris Attack, but I've not seen anything to corroborate that. So that's just something that I remember reading, and I'm like, well, what's the source on that one? Mystery. We'll never know. Yes, maybe, just maybe, this whole stream is a secret plug for a website. As if I'd do that. Or would I? Although on the subject of netcode, if they mess up the Capcom fighting game collection, I'm gonna cry. Let me, I'll gladly play Darkstalkers Resurrection, but it would be nice to have it on PS4. You know, I love Vampire Savior. You may be thinking, how is this relevant to Panel de Pon? And I tell you, it's because Panel de Pon is a fighting game. Very clearly a fighting game. Can we make this a 1cc? We might be able to. Okay, so we got one more of the fairies, and then we got 3 boss monsters. Yeah, the Raphael the Raven one. Yeah, it's really nice, and I like that this lady has an Ojo-sama laugh when she gets a clear. Sadly, they did not give Raphael the Raven an Ojo-sama laugh, but they should have done. They didn't because they're cowards. I'm easy. My favorite backdrop is lips. Lips and flares. Those are the two I like. You may have heard Lips theme in the pre-stream intro. That was a remix from Smash Brothers by the composer of God Hand. Oh, and Killer 7 as well, I believe. The name escapes me right now, but that's what they've worked on. Oh, that DS game. The thing is, so if you're unfamiliar, the DS version of Panel de Pon removes everything that the series was known for up to that point visually. It is completely different. It's more kind of techno inspired, and I know why they did it. It's because the game was part of the Touch Generation series, which basically meant that there were more sort of stylistically generic games, and so that would fit in more with that particular target that they were aiming for, rather than what they actually, what Panel de Pon really is, I guess. And it has remained infamous ever since. What people don't talk about is there's only 5 panel designs in that game. It's missing the upside down. It's missing the upside down triangle. For some reason, they made the game less complex, which is weird. Again, maybe they were trying to appeal to a wider demographic, make it a little less intimidating, but who knows. What I do know is that this lady is... Oh, I think she's on the ropes. Yes! Sick. Okay, so that's all the fairies free. Oh, good, I got all the 3s. Good. So now what happens is... Lip casts a magical spell, and we're off to Death Mountain. That's what it's called. You can check. This was localized as, I think, something like Mount Despair or something. Not Death. So, when you're fighting the fairies, you have to put in a code to select who you play as, but here, you can pick whoever you like. If you pick Lip and you lose, she won't be taken out of the game, because, she's the protagonist. She has protagonist armor. She can't die. Everyone is here. On the subject of everyone is here, here's my treatise on why Lip should be put in Smash. I'm going to send it directly to Mr. Sakurai. I mean, she got a Mii costume. That's close enough. Sometimes you got to take what you can get. Ah, balls. Aha. Wait, oh no. Yeah, there's two monsters and Thanatos to fight here, so we are near the end. This definitely went better. I did attempt this on hard a while back, and this attempt has gone significantly better. Let's put it like that. Of course, now that I've said that, I'm doomed to fail. I know how this works. The streamer made the terrible decision to say a thing. Yeah, we got to deal with this. Oh, this is, oh no! Oh, this is becoming a problem. No, not helping. Oh, fuck! Where are my matches? Okay, that'll do. That'll keep him off my back for a second. Ah, fuck. Okay, no. Yeah, I figured they'd get me. That's fine. This means we get to see the really cool game over screen. Aww. No bully Lip. She's alright, she is. Don't you dare bully her. Well, it's not a 1cc, but that's fine. Let's go back in. This stream has gone a little longer than usual, but that is fine. Why did I do it? Why did I doom myself? It's fine. Oh shit, sick. Come back from that, Phoenix. Got your number this time. Although, you know, just wait for it to, like, make a massive comeback. Oh, sick. Yes. This is what we want. Yeah, not many home console games have done that, really. This does indeed keep track of how many times you continue in this mode. No, nothing I can use there. The Phoenix does not seem happy. You might say I've ruffled their feathers a little. I'll see myself out. dear. Ah, wait, there we go. No, no, okay. We've only got 3 stages to go, so I think we can do this. And our final game probably won't be that long anyway, so I am happy to spend time on a game I like. Not that I don't like our final game, but yeah. Can't believe this Phoenix is popping off like that. It's unsightly. And I was doing well. I got a 4 combo then. Oh, you wish it was Dr. Wario. Oh, I have something much danker in mind. Although that reminds me, God, I think there's like 5 different ways to play Dr. Mario on the Game Boy Advance. There's like 2 downloadable versions. There's, wait, no. Yeah, no, I think it is 5. There's 2 different, distinct downloadable versions. There's Dr. Wario in WarioWare. There's Dr. Mario and Puzzle League. And then there's a standalone release of Dr. Mario. Gotta push Dr. Mario. Gotta teach the kids about red, blue, and yellow pills. Forgive me for being quiet, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying the video game. Sometimes it's just nice to be able to enjoy a video game. Can you imagine that? It's fucked up. Ah, there we go. Okay. That's a good defeated sprite for Phoenix. So, Lip does indeed have the power to defeat a Phoenix. But can she defeat a Dargon? Look at that Dargon. That is a good dragon if ever I've seen one. Also, you might have noticed every character has individual garbage block types, which is a really nice little touch. Just adds a bit of personality to each character. They were cut from Tetris Attack. They just use a generic one instead. A generic one that they saw fit to put on the box for whatever reason. Because it looks mean, so that means that it's suitable for the Western market. The angry Kirby effect even affected this game. Although Lip's kind of mad on the Japanese box art as well, so. I thought that'd be a 3 combo. Never mind. That was almost cool. It was almost a thing. Yes. She's selling you on the idea of this being an action puzzle game on that cover. That's what she's doing. The battle sprites are really cute as well. I like the reactions that they have. Especially some of these later ones, they're pretty great. Oh no, that happened too early. I think I still got him though. I think I've got this one in the bag. Literally the second I say that, I start eating shit. No, fuck. I flipped him the wrong way. That's hubris. Nearly 2.5 hours of puzzle games tonight. I think that's fine though. Ah, wait, hang on. Ah, fuck. I thought I had something there and I completely messed it up. There we go, now we got a thing. Can't seem to get any combos off. Ooh, a 9, I'll take that. that will do. 9s and 10s are quite rare. They're kind of difficult to set up. Well, rare if you're playing on my level, that is. Completely intermediate. Not even sure what a Panel de Pon is. Sick. Yes! Yeah! Oh, fuck, I could have had a 4. Feels good, though. Feels good. Ah, no, that was too early. A lot of this is timing, which again makes it kind of unique amongst drop puzzle games. Oh, can they make a comeback? Aha! Got him! Nice! Okay, final boss. Yep, we've just wiped that dragon out of existence. So, what do you think the final boss looks like? We fought a phoenix, we fought a dragon. What could we possibly fight now? Deeper in the mountain. Oh, shit. Look at this guy. Oh, you wish we could fight Wario. This is Thanatos. Sometimes written in English as Thanatos, who shares a name with the villain from Battle Clash. The Satan, there we go, yeah. Because this was made by the same people who made the Super Scope game Battle Clash. Or was it Metal Combat in Japan, I think? I can't quite remember. It is a good face, that is correct. The wildest thing is that they made a sequel to Battle Clash, and it didn't get released in Japan, but Intelligent Systems made it anyway. It's very odd when that happens. Anyway, yeah, I believe this is the design they used for the garbage blocks outside of Japan, because they look suitably mean. And I think Thanatos' laugh was repurposed as well for Bowser's laugh. Most of the other voices, they made new ones. In particular, Naval Piranha says, "Hey baby," as a reference to Little Shop of Horrors. Which is really funny. They're just a little Shop of Horrors reference for no reason. He also has good faces in sprite form as well, you will be pleased to hear. But man, it can't be easy being a flower fairy when you have to fight against demon kings like this. Poor Lip's got it rough. She's doing her best though. yeah, that's it's the same thing they're referencing. That's that's an American joke. That's a joke for exactly one person. better get rid of this block, otherwise it's gonna finish me off. This one could go either way. Ah, yes, I see a match. Give me something, please. Oh no. Improvising a lot of this on the spot, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just making shit up as I go along. Give me something. And of course, as the match goes on, the blocks only get faster until they get very scary indeed. Sick. Got him. Okay, cool. So, if we were playing on hard or anything higher, we'd get a different ending. But for now, we're just... look at that good face. The Demon King is not pleased. Cool. So, Lips saved the fairy world. Or has she? If you play on the higher difficulties, you get an extra boss at the end, Cordelia. But for now, let's just enjoy the credits. We've reached an ending. That's enough. So I have a bit of insight on some of these staff members. This was made between Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War and Galactic Pinball. And Shinya, that guy who just went by, was someone who came up with a lot of the concepts for the game, in particular the active way that you drop panels and the way gravity works. Because of his programming, they were able to put that in, otherwise they wouldn't have been able to. On the design side, we have... Wait for it. No, not them. Hang on. Maybe we missed his name. What I can tell you is that a lot of the graphics, the fairy designs were intended to be placeholders because they said upper management will probably make us replace them eventually, but the fairies eventually stuck. They were, of course, replaced later. Yeah, there was one person on staff, we probably missed him. He was at the start of development, he was just left to his own devices and just kind of made it by himself. And yet, weirdly, the main programmer, Shinya, didn't really like puzzle games, apparently. So, I guess sometimes that gives you a different perspective on a genre. Special thanks to... Yeah, I think we missed him. I just can't remember the name right now. Director Hitoshi Yamagawa. I think he was the one who was basically left to do whatever he wanted for a while. And then they were like, are you making a game? Probably. Produced by Gunpei Yokoi. There it is. Produced by Team Battle Clash. And there we go. That's the versus con mode of Panel de Pon. I can't remember if I think you have to reset here. Come on. Nope. Yeah, I think it's just going to loop this. That's fine. So that's Panel de Pon. Highly recommended, unsurprisingly. So if you wanted to read more words than you would ever need on Earth about Panel de Pon, I got something for you. No, there's no cursed bootleg versions. I put together way too many goddamn words about this game. Hopefully that link works. This started as a replacement for writing about Earthbound on the NES, because I was like, this will take way less time than writing about an RPG, conveniently forgetting that there's like 15 different versions of Panel de Pon. On the plus side, it does mean now we have some nice MS Paint art. There's our little site mascot, complete with, I'll just switch the ping tuber off for a sec, complete with Lip, Isabelle, Yoshi, and Pikachu, because there's different versions of the game represented there. And then I'll swoosh back in. Or we can switch that off now. No, I switched myself off. That was a mistake. Okay, there we go. There's no British microcomputer version of Panel de Pon as far as I'm aware. That's a blessing. So we're actually done here. I'm just gonna hover over Spanky's quest menacingly. Just gonna let that sit there. Okay, we're good. We have a final game for this evening. Oh, stretch break, thank you. Yes, I'm going to do that. Yes. After all that action puzzle gaming, it's good to have a little stretch. My legs haven't gone to sleep, so that's something. But well, okay, so I was kind of worried about saying this game's name out loud, because one half of it is a slur in British English, and the auto mod flagged it up. So did you know that was going to happen? Yeah, don't worry about it. I won't say it out loud, but I know what you mean. So M2 have been re-releasing Tower Plan games, 3 at a time. Cack, have you never seen this game? Have you never seen this game? Oh my god. Oh my god, yes! Sick. Okay, so, right. In Japan, M2 have been re-releasing Toaplan games in... they come in double packs of shoot-em-ups and then an extra game. So the first one was Kyukyoku Tiger and Tiger Heli alongside Guardian or Get Star. The second one is Fire Shark, Flying Shark, and Wardener. But each one comes with a code, or if you buy the digital version, a download of this game. Sennou Game translates to brainwashing game. This. Oh boy. Oh man. Okay, so Toaplan are known mostly for making shoot 'em ups. By the way, probably flashing warning for this game. This might get a little intense, so please look after yourself if you need to. Yeah, no, not that game. This is something completely different. So Toaplan made shoot 'em ups, right? What if a developer who mostly made shoot 'em ups decided to make a puzzle game? That's what this game is. Here's the thing. Look at how completely not in the aesthetic of a puzzle game this is. Smiley, almighty item. Okay, we are cheating a little because this is a version by M2, so there's some extras. In particular, you can change the block types. So you've got this is the original set. That's a version that has the letters embossed on them. And there's one based on other Toaplan games, which, as far as I'm aware, is exclusive to this version. And there's also colorblind options too, which is very, very nice. I'm not colorblind myself, so I can't tell how effective these are at doing their job, but it's nice that it's an option. We'll stick with the Toaplan symbols because that's what I'm kind of used to. You also get a materials room where we can have a quick look at some visual stuff. There is a zoom. I can't remember if there's a zoom. Ah, yeah, here we go. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Okay, there we go. There's some planning documents here. There it is. Brainwashing game. That's dynamite. How do we... Let's try. I've got it. It's so easy. Is it now? Is it, Toaplan? Are you sure? There's also a little manual. Unfortunately, the options are entirely in Japanese if you want to import this. You can bubble your way through, probably. Yeah, there's a dip switch sheet. Okay, we better get started. But wait, we need to be introduced to one more block type. I think it should show up. Come on. Here we are. Dynamite. A set of 5 dynamites. And if you manage to match 5 dynamites, the entire screen explodes. You get a fresh pit and 100,000 points. Needless to say, you want to do that. So, let's give this a try. Okay, let's go. Is it the same dynamite? cool. Okay, just look at the aesthetic of this game. It's like a grim shoot 'em up given, but it's a puzzle game. It's. I kind of love this though. So, you're given 3 pieces at a time. You can rotate them, and that's basically it. They have to match horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. So it's a bit like columns that way. But as the opponent points out, dynamite management is like incredibly important because you want to be able to. You don't get the dynamites very often, so you need to be able to blow them up. Also, please appreciate the incredibly hot jams. So what I've seen as a tactic is you just want to keep like an area separate for dynamite to go in. Just so it's easily accessible when you need to blow stuff up. The fact that you can get see there we go. We just shoved that there. That's not ideal. I'd rather we had more space, but that's fine. So because it's 5 pieces that have to be matched up, when you do get matches, like huge swaths of the board just get removed. I'm not sure why they called it a brainwashing game though. Smileys are basically like wildcard ones. Apparently, is there some kind of bonus if you match 5 smileys? That seems really difficult, but I guess it's possible. Now you may be wondering what constitutes a game over in this game. You have to completely fill the board for a game over. Like, just getting it to the top, that doesn't cut it for this game. It has to be absolutely full to the brim. I'm oh, fuck. Completely fucked that up. Oh well. You see, I was trying to look in chat. The opponent is dropping extremely important tips. If you want to play this game, pay attention to them. Do not pay attention to what I'm doing. That's probably a bad idea. So I fucked this up already. Yeah, the board just has to be completely filled before the game kills you. I think this. Oh no, we might still be in. Yes, we are. It is possible to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory like this, or the other way around. That's what I meant to say. I've fucked up my dynamite management. But what an absolutely fascinating game this is. Yeah, there we go. Yes, what was I going to say? Yeah, I remember you mentioning that like chains don't really mean much at all. Are you enjoying the music? The music's pretty great. We're gonna go in again. Yeah, it's a very robot game, robot core. Just the look of this game, it's fascinating. It looks like no other puzzle game, or at least not very many. It's like what if Columns didn't give a fuck? What if Collins just didn't care what people thought anymore? And yet this was relatively early. This was 91, so it would have been slightly before the arcade release of Puyo Puyo. After the release of Tetris, obviously, but still. Okay, we got a space for the dynamites. We just need to clear those blues. Fuck. Also, this game speeds up like pretty quickly. So it's hard. It's often difficult to keep up. I got rid of the wrong set of blues. I swear, the first time I played this, I accidentally matched up the dynamites correctly and actually did like super well. That is not happening this time, I don't think. And yet this game's very Moorish. You just want to keep playing. 9,000 points. Yes! 7,000 points. Just keep giving me more points. Okay, we're making more space over there. That's good. And now it's getting unreasonable again. It saw us getting confident and was like, we're not having that. I did manage to get like silver pieces eventually when I was playing this earlier, like when I first got it, but I didn't I didn't last long enough afterwards to figure out how they worked. Oh no. Oh, no, we're still in the game. I think we're still in there. Fuck. Just let me put the moon in there, thank you. It didn't help, but you know. Oh well. Oh, is that how you use the smiley pieces? Okay, interesting. Oh, yeah. Hook to No Shock brings up a very important point. This was we are talking pre-stack columns. Stack columns is when columns decided it didn't care what anyone thought anymore. You may have noticed we're playing again. It's because this game's good. And rather famously, there was a cancelled Mega Drive port of this. There's footage of it online, and that's it. It makes sense because a lot of Total Plan games made it to the Mega Drive, but I think was Wardener the only one that wasn't a shoot 'em up? That seems correct. Unless there's something super obvious I'm missing. See, this is a bit better. This is slightly tidier. Also, something unusual that you don't see in many other puzzle games. If you separate stuff while they're dropping, like, we can still move this red one if we want. Okay, there you go. And once pieces are separated, you can move them independently. Although, depending on the speed that you're going at, it may not be that helpful. I think we got a big one. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's another one. Oh, it feels good. It feels incredibly satisfying to clear that much of the board. I think this is the run. This is the one. I want to break 100,000 points. I think we can do it. I think that is obtainable. Ooh. Fuck. Ah, completely messed that up. That's fine. We made up for it. Also, I'm pretty sure, because that Mega Drive version was cancelled, this is the only home port of this game. The only one. No one else was brave enough to bring the brainwashing game home. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Okay, now, yeah, no, this is good. This is good. Not quite what I wanted. But if we destroy enough, we should be able to get that dynamite where it needs to be. And now the drop speed becomes unreasonable and uncivilized. That was a waste of a smiley. not like this. It's amazing how long you can sort of stick in the game. Just barely hanging on. No, no. And it's absolutely not going to give me anything that I want. Please give me a star. Thank you. That will do. Snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. And we've got all the dynamites in place. So hopefully we can make something happen over there. Oh, I should have put the star down there. Oh, that works out. That's fine. Okay, we're on level 40 now. We just need to hang in there until we get that last dynamite. No. Son of a bitch. Oh, God. Yeah, we're fucked. Oh, well. We did make it. We were so close to 100,000. But I fear my brain is going to start dribbling out of my ears in a minute. I think we have been gaming for like 3 hours. That is enough for me. But I just really wanted to show this game off because it is warped. It is a Toa Plan game. And I just love its kind of horrifying mechanical aesthetic. Like, that music is really kind of, it's almost dour in a way. It's really kind of downbeat. I love it. It's really good. Woof. Okay. So that's the brainwashing game by Toa Plan. Maybe we'll show it off again when I'm a little better at it, but I wanted to... Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. They, like, by 91, they were very firmly established in the way that they presented games, and aside from a few outliers, and they were like, no, we make it this way. I'm hoping at some point someone translates the interview. I think the M2 releases come with like interviews, like these little booklets. I'm hoping someone picks them up for translation at some point because I'd love to know more. But for now, we're going to wrap things up. Thank you for showing up, everyone. This was a fun one. I wanted to show off Panel de Pon, partly for disgusting promotional reasons, but it gave me an excuse to play some other puzzle games, and I'm always okay with that. So next stream is going to be Wednesday. We're going to be looking at well, I can tell you the title of the stream. The Legend of the Perfect Soldier on the Taito Egret 2 Mini. If you know what that means, you know what it means. The Legend of the Perfect Soldier. But our next other stream is going to be Friday. And we're going to show off something weird. We're going to show off this game. The real perfect soldiers, the friends we made along the way. I'm going to have to make some friends along the way to get a save state ready. But no, next Friday, I'm going to play through this game. What is it called? I can't remember right now. It's a Kung Fu Master style game that I don't think is getting localized. At least as far as I'm aware. Xiaomei, yes, that's part of the title. I can't remember the other bit. you, you keep asking for that boss hack. It's not happening. Sorry. You will have to make do with Gonzalez. It might be something like Kung Fu Master Xiaomei. It's a Kung Fu Master style game, with music by someone who worked at Namco, if I remember correctly. We'll be exploring that whole game next Friday, so please look forward to it. For now, though, I'm gonna go. I'm done. I'm beat. I'm worn out now. But that was a fun stream. Thanks for showing up, everyone. Let me just check something super quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Thank you. I knew what the title was, I just couldn't remember it. But there we go. Yes. Well, Panel de Pon, I think, is worthy of a longer stream. As is Wario's Woods. Maybe not Yoshi. Maybe we played our hand too much with that one. But that's fine. I'll be back in like just a sec. Ooh. I nearly closed OBS entirely. That's really good. I'm smart. I was trying to find the name of how to spell the streamer's name. I don't know if this will work. Yeah, Mocha-chan is playing Yume Nikki. Why would I not send you over to watch Yume Nikki? So, thanks everyone. You take care and we'll see you next stream. Bye bye for now.